2?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, most capture cards do that when there's no signal. Which will happen anytime someone resets a game because there's a brief moment where there's no input going in. Well, on older consoles at least. Newer consoles don't actually like hard reset like the older ones do. I just tried to dash. This one will be a no reset run no matter what though, because I'm not gonna have time for another one anyway. So I hope you guys like the first couple dungeons. I know Josh does. Yeah, I think you made McDonald's runs, not beer runs. That's unfortunate. So normally in this game, if you just hold your sword out and poke or stab an enemy, however you want to phrase it, your sword does actually half the damage of an actual sword swing. But not the fighter sword, which is interesting because the fighter sword actually does do 2 damage. So it does technically have a value that's half of that. Even though it doesn't use it for whatever reason. And inversely, the gold sword in this game, its spin attack doesn't do double damage to a single thing. It actually only does more damage to one enemy in the game, and it does 4 times the damage to that enemy for whatever reason. And that's a Hinox. Oh, I accidentally pushed him right again. This is a decent castle, though. Well, until I did that. So, actual genuine question for the people watching right now. Do random facts about these games, like, are they actually interesting? Or are you guys just like, man, this guy's a dick. Why is he even talking?
I think it's good filler.
Yeah, we need a lot of filler. I'm walking around here. Look at his ledge. Why is there like an abyss in this castle, by the way? I feel it was kind of an oversight. A giant gaping hole in the dungeon.
I have my theories. But considering it's a dungeon, that's just how it is.
But that's just
down there. It's supposed to be implied that there's stuff down there. Because we're gonna have to explore.
I guess. Just seems weird to me. Guys, I used to be happy when I'd like get back into the main room with like a 420 time. That was like a 414. And I'm still gonna lose time somehow. You just wait.
Why is there an abyss in the castle tower?
Yeah, it's on like the very top floor of it too.
That's a very great question.
It's one from the top floor technically. There's one like right there.
I can check this right now.
Oh, look at that movement. That was a beauty.
Let me go check my 3D map. There is an abyss on the top floor.
Yeah.
The area right before the
Right before Aghanim.
Yeah.
Yep. See if I can get this Keese manipulation. Here we go. Here we go. He's gonna move up and to the right. You ready? Look at that. No, dude.
Rift run.
No, that rat just ran in like the worst direction he could. This might be a gold.
Corbin is correct, and it's the room with the twin platforms. That has well, a lot of the stairways going up into the upper floors of the castle also have pits of death.
Dang it! If that rat didn't bop me, that would have been time save. Probably not a gold, but. Yeah, Twilight Princess has like collapsing tiles and stuff too.
But going up the stairs when you use the spinner, there's pits of death there too.
Yeah, that's true.
And then castle has 2 rooms with pits of death. One's the longer one, and one's the one going. I think that's it. Not correct. Yeah.
I have a confession, guys. I run 100% because I'm bad at this game. I need all the help I can get.
Seems fair.
Sure. It's actually why I started playing 100%, because I wasn't good enough to do the any percent route. Oh, are we talking random abysses now? Alright, we got him. Got him in the castle.
A lot of them.
We got him in... I think there's one in this dungeon, but I don't think you can actually fall in it. I don't think there's any in Desert Palace. I don't think there's any in Tower of Hera.
Yeah, but the quicksand doesn't really make a lot of sense when you think about it.
I don't know where all the abysses would be.
Actually, does Desert Palace have more than one floor?
No.
Or does it have a basement?
No, I don't think it does.
Okay. I guess that quicksand would make sense.
That's actually interesting. That's a good point. I would have never really thought about that. Like, and when designing a dungeon kind of thing.
I mean, I'm sure they didn't either, but maybe they didn't.
I bet they did. Can you guys believe I'm actually good at that trick now? Me neither.
I have no idea what you did.
There's supposed to be forced alphas in that room, but I killed 2 at their spawn points. So the game thinks they're all actually dead and it opens the door even though it's not supposed to. Usually I mess it up though and one of them spawns in. Oh, so testing I've done. These, not these anti-fairies, but the ones in the room after this. Even though you can use the magic powder on anti-fairies to turn them into fairies, these ones, for whatever reason, are a layer above Link instead of on the same layer as him, so your magic powder actually can't even reach him. I didn't even grab that. I'm so bad. Hope you guys like beeping. That was unfortunate rupee drop.
Was there RNG that plays into when certain...
When certain what?
Not RNG, but remember in Link's Awakening where you can control when the pieces of power drop?
Mm-hmm.
Does that play into this game at all?
No. Well, in a way. Mostly you want to try to manipulate it around getting a fairy drop in Turtle Rock, but I am not at that skill level. Oh, that Igar came for me! If he would have hit me, that would have been a reset. Because, like, enemies do have set items they'll drop, and in a set order. So you do kind of want to try to manipulate it around that. But I'm not good enough to keep track of that stuff just yet. I missed him. I'm bad. Sick arrow drop. Let's see if I can not mess this up this time. I did it again! I used to be good at that fight.
Used to be. Rusty out of practice.
I don't play this game often enough anymore.
Hey, question: does the auto mod in chat censor links from moderators?
Don't know. Shouldn't, but it might.
Okay.
I don't remember. It's literally like 2 days old because I had to get the info and basically like restructure everything about it. So I don't know if being a mod in chat bypasses its little mod filter or not.
It should.
I feel like it should too, but I'm not 100% sure. Rupee count is good. Alright, let's go lose some time. So it's actually possible when you dash up against a wall for it to like push you off it by a pixel. And if that happens on some of those screens, it'll cause you to bonk. So it's something I need to be aware of. I don't know, maybe I should start actually like grinding this game. My movement's actually not too bad today. Gotten spin speed like all but one try today, which is a frame perfect trick, by the way. Oh, that arrow was close. Damn it, dude. Yeah, I saw that coming. We're singing again. Remember when Twilight Princess copied that book? I don't remember what it's called in Twilight Princess.
The Sky character?
Yeah. Can't remember what it's called.
Ancient Sky book. There we go.
Oh, okay.
I was close.
Yeah, I know very little about Twilight Princess, actually. Wow, he didn't even try to laser beam me. That was sick movement.
Got lucky on the detection.
It's just because my dash was like the most north pixel you can get. It blocked his vision. Or the most north you can get while still dropping the key. I don't know that I would have the patience
messed
to
up
do.
that dash?
I get ballsy and go for it a lot, honestly, even though I shouldn't. It's kind of RNG when they shoot, so odds are you're not gonna actually be able to get the dash. But I go for it more times than anyone really should. Yeah, I don't know that I'd have the patience to really do 100% Twilight Princess. That just seems like so much time. Plus, when I stream,
even using glitches and everything, that's.
I think even with glitches, it's still like 7 or 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I generally try to do like a full playthrough of a game when I stream anymore. Just because I don't like, as a viewer, I don't like the idea of having to come back if I want to watch someone try to finish a game kind of thing. So I try not to do that to other people. Yeah. It's like I've kind of looked at some Majora's Mask 3D stuff to stream here soon. How did that bonk? Alright, that tile just boosted me up the stairs. Still kind of sucks, but whatever. Yeah, I didn't reset that counter, so I think it's like 12-ish higher than it's supposed to be, but oh well. Yeah, we were discussing that earlier today. Every time.
He always goes down, then.
I'm messing it up. You can manipulate it so he goes right instead of down. I'm just messing up my movement on it. I need to look at it again. But you can manipulate which way he goes. I just do it wrong. Oh, really? Dude, that short hop though. So, the order these guys go back into the ground is actually the order they come back up in. So the first one to come back up isn't always the first one that like started the fight necessarily. And they all have their own separate health value. It's not like a shared pool and they die at certain points in it or anything. They all just have 8 health each. And because of the way that they work, it can be kind of difficult to keep track of it sometimes. Welcome back. Well, you already missed the reset.
He has try number 2.
Oh, I almost bopped that cactus. Yeah, I had like 4 digs and like 8 chest games or some crap. Yeah, you're always welcome to come join us in chat if you would like. Let's see if I get trolled by the enemy that name I can't think of. Buzzblob, there we go. Again, he trolled me twice last time.
Buzzblobs in this game.
Yeah.
That's the most underused
Stop
enemy
it!
in this game, though, aren't they?
Maybe? This stupid thing. Oh, that's fine. Benny's never played this game either. I did that wrong. I don't know what I'm doing.
Played enough of this game. I'm not a pro.
Okay, so this setup is really easy. I'm just really bad, guys. Don't mind me. Yeah, that's what most people tend to do when I play Link to the Past, honestly. Because I know way more about this game than anyone really should care to. Because it's my job to make it look all nice for ZD.
Ocarina of Time, on the other hand, well, that's something the story's about.
I know quite a bit about Ocarina of Time too. Mostly from speedrunning. Learned a lot.
Mostly from, yeah, that thing I do.
I was gonna do rando, but Mossy's protested heavily and then left anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dead Rock.
You weren't even gonna be here for the stream.
Please don't boulder me.
I feel like rando's more fun to watch though.
Oh. So I've been watching. Why can't I do this? Have any of you guys seen Avatar: Last Airbender?
Yeah.
Series? It's a great series. If you've never watched it, highly recommend it. But I'm in the Earth book where they've got the boulder, and the girl I'm watching it with, for whatever reason, we always say the boulder whenever he shows up on screen. And all those boulders just reminded me of it. He's not on screen enough, in my opinion. He's a great character. Guess we're gonna lose time in here because I messed up like all the overworld movement. My cabbages. There's apparently a remix of the Cabbage song that someone did. If someone wants to find it and link it, that'd actually be great. It's so good. Oh, so I always forget to mention it because why did I do that? Because I don't think about it much anymore, but if you pay attention on most of the staircases I exit, I actually move left or right immediately, and it's because otherwise Link takes an extra second to get off the staircase. But if you hold left or right, he just walks up against the wall immediately. This is an exciting room, huh, guys? Also, welcome back, Catherine.
Isn't there a way to make this go faster?
No.
I thought if you like destroyed them, the other ones come up quicker.
No. Just the last one matters for that. I can't light torches, dude. Which is why I killed the last one specifically. Nice. I almost never get that trick anymore. There's a lot of like little things in this game I do that I just like don't talk about anymore. Yeah, I think we got most of her stuff fixed. I hope. If we did, she'll be streaming tomorrow, but we felt bad that nothing happened tonight, so we pulled out Link to the Past. That was a bad bomb jump. So you all know the only reason that worked is because I was within 2 pixels of where you need to be. I can't real clip. That's too far. Nice! So that didn't work because I messed up the lineup, and then the enemy got too close, and he hit me into the bumper, which rocketed me into the hole. This one's good, though. No, no. Oh.
Yeah, any tips for fighting this guy?
If you have your sword out, and you're holding away from the ledge, he can't ever actually push you off of it. As long as he doesn't hit you. As long as he keeps bumping into your sword, and you are holding, like, away from the ledge, because you move so much slower with your sword out, you can actually continually just, like, stay on the ledge.
Right.
So, that's why you kind of saw me doing it that way this time. Because I don't really have time to reset again before I would like to get to sleep tonight. So we're just gonna eat this awesome 30-second time loss here. 35-second time loss.
Is save and quit not allowed?
No, save and quit is not allowed in this category. For 100%, I don't know that it would save much time anyway. Honestly.
So what is technically the category?
It's 100% no major glitches is what it's considered.
Okay.
So there are like... Yeah, like a save and quit would technically save time here. But there are glitches where I could just like clip into the wall and get out of bounds and stuff like that, but it's not allowed in this stuff. But tricks like the spin speed dashing that you've seen me doing and item dashing. There's a couple other ones that are allowed. Like the fake flippers I did earlier. So I specifically wait till I can see the wall there to pause to switch to my bow, just so that I can cancel my dash and generally not risk running off the edge. Because if I bonk into the wall there, it actually knocks me into the hole, which loses like a bunch of time because it resets me to the beginning of that tunnel. Let's get a bush guard again. That felt great last time. So if you move fast enough through the Lost Woods, you actually like never have to stop to swing your sword because your dashes will just like hit everything. Which I did that time. I didn't do it last time. Yeah, no, I missed it. I usually get it on the way out, Corbin. That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure I accidentally bumped it on my way in last time. Because I usually get it on my way out to stop my dash. Okay. Oh, there was a bush bomb that time. They tried. This game is really just trying to, like, not today. That was just bad. What? I don't know what that was. Well, also, when you have the boots, if you're at a ledge that's not above you, if you hit your dash button, which is A, you can just hop down the ledge immediately. Oh, that was bad. Nice. I actually dash in a very specific way there so that I know that guard can't hit me. Because it is possible to just run into his sword. Alright, we can use good strats because I have sword beams if I can remember how they work. Oh, I didn't keep my sword out. Interesting. I need to look into how to do that. That fairy is the one I wanted for Turtle Rock that I didn't want to drop there. You can actually kill those enemies in a way that they're guaranteed not to drop any items. But because I didn't have sword beams, it wasn't really possible. Well, I guess it would be, but wouldn't be worth the time. I don't know how that dude saw me, but whatever. You really don't want the guards. So the guards are actually alerted by noise in this game too, not just sight. So even if I had sword beams, I probably wouldn't have swung my sword in there. Just because they alert the guards, and them chasing you around can be a big problem in there. That went a lot better this time. This did not. What? That has never happened before. I wonder if my dash was late or something. Sword beams here are nice because I could have pushed this guy in the edge. Or in the hole, rather. So if you start your dash before this cutscene starts, as long as you're holding A when it ends, you'll keep the dash animation going, so I can dash like really, like pretty much immediately out of here. So if I just hold A right here, yeah. What? I made up a lot of time. Pank indeed. So I always stand at his side, because if he shoots the little blue fireballs at me, they can't hit me. And I always stand on his outside when I can, because knocking him towards the center makes the likelihood that his warp is going to take shorter. 50-50 shot, I end it right here. Yes! That was 2, Brett. If he'd have shot another one there, I would have had another lightning cycle. It was 2. I don't know if this PB had 1 or 2. I think it only had 1, so I think I lost time technically. But I think it's only like 6 seconds. 5 seconds, excuse me. Well, I had to make sure it was clearly visible, because darker might blend in with the background too much. I thought about doing purple, but purple might have been too dark. Nice monk. This moblin is a rude dude. So if you get hit by anything while Kiki's following you, he runs back into the maze. Which isn't usually, like, it's not that big a deal, but it would have cost me another 10 rupees. And considering I have 12 now, I'm pretty poor. Can't afford monkeys. Let's see if we can actually get the bomb jump today. This time. Not have it eat my input. What? What? Okay, game. Whatever. What? I don't understand. I get one shot at the bomb jump now before this whole dungeon becomes unoptimal because of those two things. Like, the second one, arguably, was my fault. First one, I don't know what happened. Nice. That trick is actually, as far as the y-axis goes, it is pixel perfect. And then I think the x-axis, you have like 8 pixels of space to mess it up on. Or 8 pixels of leniency, rather. Not necessarily to mess it up on. That wasn't gonna work. That one's okay. So what I'm gonna try to do with this Gorilla in here is I'm gonna try to cancel his animation by making him, his attack animation, by making him take damage as soon as he opens his mouth. Like that. This dungeon's going pretty well. Yeah, that's a pretty easy one to do. As far as tricks go. It's just about timing when you use Far's Wind. Could even, I'm pretty sure if that's the clip I think it is, you could even use it earlier than when I did and get away with it. Cool. Whatever. I need to, like, revisit that room someday. That was awful. Good RNG. Here we go. That, you hate to see that. Watch this. Oh, I was one count off. Just kidding, don't watch this. That was rude, dude. Okay, so if my count had been better, If you break his mask when his fireballs are on the screen, they actually just despawn. But apparently, I didn't graduate first grade, so you didn't get to see it.
Forgot to count with your fingers and toes.
My fingers are occupied. I think it is. I think I saved time here. I'll be surprised if I didn't. But to be honest, I don't really remember how good this PB was. I always feel like it couldn't have been that good with how I play and beat some of my splits, so... Because, like, that Palace of Darkness wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. Nice. Yeah, I know for a fact my PB had first try bomb jump. I don't know how many pause buffers I needed to get it though, because each one of those cost me about a second. Did Twitch just die? Or is just my Twitch dead? Okay. The feed on my side, I can't see the feed anymore, so that's good. That it's still working. Okay, well, as long as it's still working for everybody else, it's fine. Yeah, I got the lovely Error 2000 that we were seeing all day today on my side right now. Sick push grab. Alright, here we go, guys. How many digs are we going to get today? We had 4 last run.
We're going to dig all night long.
Bring your shovels, ladies and gentlemen. It's a digging fest. First try dig? Alright, cool. That warp is almost really bad, actually. Come on, baby. This is an atrocious dig game. I'm not even getting reds.
You were definitely getting reds. I saw you get reds.
Oh! I came out poor, but we'll take it.
Come on.
Here we go.
Bad chess game hype.
No, that's not a gold. I must have had better movement or something. Or I got it on an earlier hole than that one in my PB. Or in whatever my gold is.
Can't wait for the chess game reset.
Dude, I can't wait for 30 chess game either, bro. I just jumped off the edge!
Yes. You deserve it. You thought you had this so good.
This controller's like down is going out, I guess. So when I was holding left, I was holding down as well, so it just jumped off the edge.
Oh boy.
Oh, man. This is what you guys come here for, though, right?
Bomby fails.
That was pretty great. That was a risky dash. I don't recommend it. I can't believe that just happened. Yeah, that was really bad, but I think the comedic value is okay. I'm okay with it. I almost hope this PBs now. But at the same time, not really, because I was a first try digging game, and I don't want to compete against a first try digging game, because that's just ridiculous. Still funny, though. I can't believe that happened. Depending on how chess game goes, I may need to get more rupees for this run, though. Oh, man. Like, ideally, I want to hit the 100 and the heart piece, obviously, but it means I'll have to get backup rupees. Because I need 610 more rupees to finish this run. Well, from this point, I need 400 rupees to finish this run, technically. Hey, Josh.
Yo!
Remember that time I did the maze race and then jumped off the edge immediately before I got the piece of heart?
Yes!
That was pretty good, right?
It was great.
I don't know if that or leaving Deepwood Shrine without the heart container is better as far as that category goes.
Did you ever do that?
No, that was a Mossy's thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I expect that from Aussies. So, I don't think it would be that crazy.
That was quality. Where else are you gonna find entertainment like that, ladies and gentlemen? You left Deepwood Shrine without getting the heart container. I'm gonna be laughing about that all night. If you go fast enough there, I don't think you actually have to slash your sword to get him away. I'd take a 4 on chess game. Chess game's not as bad if it costs you more tries than this digging game is, but I mean, I basically wasted like 2 tries of it already, so less RNG. Here we go, first try chess game 2.
Nope.
Here we go. Got it.
Nope.
Got it.
Nope.
Oh, dude, we have a run!
Game is trash.
That would have been a gold if I didn't jump off the edge. I guarantee it. Just remember, guys, video games reward bad players. You saw it live. Yeah, I'm saying if I hadn't jumped off the edge, Corbin, I'm pretty sure that would have been a gold. I don't think I've ever had a first try chess game.
Louis. Oh, Bluey.
That was weird. Okay. Dude, of all the places to shoot that, why right there? He had a million options and he went with the worst one. Hey guys, remember my last run where I forgot to lower the red pegs in Swamp Palace? I'm so good at this game. I don't know why anyone else even plays it. Those things actually like really hurt, so I really don't want to get hit by them. Ow, what was that?
Definitely not me. I heard it too.
Don't touch me. No! Yeah, Mimic's something. I mean, but to be fair, if you run into a Mimic, like, you definitely done goofed. They're just more clay dolls, dude. Alright, so if I can do this blind fight correctly, he's actually like, he'll do the same exact movement. So if I don't mess it up, I know exactly where he's going to be. I actually don't want sword beams though. Please go up. Excellent. That might have been a frame late. We'll see. It wasn't, but I messed up the last part. But it's okay.
I always consider that one of the harder fights.
Most people do. But like I said, if you get first frame hits, which I did until the 6th, 7th, then he moves the same exact way every time. But I messed up the 7th one. Oh, it might be ahead. Like I said, I don't really know how well my PB was in this game because it's been over like 2 years, I think, since I had this PB. It's gonna be really close. No, I lost like a second. This one, I'm pretty sure I lose time because I have to get rupees. Damn it. And I don't think my PB had to get backup rupees. I should have gone to get the rupees first, actually, though. This is going to cost me even more time. Should have came here second. Nice. So if you get, like, good chess game RNG and a lot of reds in the digging game, you don't even need that chest. But to beat the game from here, I need 610 rupees. I need 10 to get the Tempered Sword, I need 100 for the Super Bomb, and I need 500 for the Flippers. Oh my... Not worth when you mess it up like 8 times. The Dwarven Breadsmiths. Look at him hammer this loaf of bread. It's a baguette. That was a bad menu. What? What just happened? This chest isn't supposed to come with me. I have never seen that in my life. When you dash, this chest is supposed to stop.
Is that a bad thing?
Kind of, because I can't dash back out without leaving the chest. Also, this chest knows how to go upstairs. Don't ask why.
Yeah, because you're dragging it.
I'm really not, though. Shoutouts to the marathon in 2016 when I forgot to get my sword back. And went to drop off this chest without a sword. I should have tried another dash there then, with how dumb this game is. What? No! What is happening? Why didn't you unlock my chest, dude? What? I don't understand.
I didn't think the chest was there.
I don't know what just happened. Yeah, me neither, Brett. There were a couple weird things that just went down with that chest that I've never seen happen in my life. This run is going down the tube. Oh, that was good Gibdo manipulation, except this guy's a jerk. I think there's some weird route of this game where getting grabbed by the hand after that is like the fastest way to get back out. But
Man, that has to be pretty tight.
you don't have like the mirror and whatever route that is. It's not like it's a glitched route. I don't remember what category it is. Oh my word, dude. I got so lucky on both those bomb jumps today. Strowman? Oh, okay. I get what's happening.
Uh-oh, what have you done?
That was sketch. See, I can't even see what you're like seeing anymore because my stream feed thing died.
No, chat.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Alright, so
This conversation is now about wrestling. Good job.
I'm pretty sure I can't save time here. Because I needed money. But we're gonna try. I thought about going for the Super 6 strats, and then I was just like... I need to remember I'm not a good player. What is happening? You can actually get pulled out of this hole by the Wallmaster. Really? I didn't get the double damage at the start of the fight? Interesting. That was in a dual spike. So Mothula really sucks, because if he hits a spike, he actually doesn't take any damage. And spikes overwrite any damage from anything, which is why like a couple rooms before, you saw me trying to hit the Gibdo into the spikes, because the spikes actually do more damage to the Gibdos than my sword does. But Mothula's programmed to take 0 damage from the spikes because of all the spikes in his room. So if you just keep hitting him against the wall, you'll actually never kill him. Yeah, no, but like I said, I was going to lose time in this one for sure. There was no way this split was going to be a gold. Because I guarantee my gold didn't have to get backup rupees. And I'm pretty sure my PB didn't even have to get backup rupees. I think this split was really good.
You're doing pretty well right now.
I went the long way. Alright, game.
Considering all the derps you've had today, you're doing pretty well.
I'm mostly ahead because of Digging Game. I do like that my Thieves Town is apparently consistent enough that I only lost half a second, though. It's pretty dope. Please, no RNG! Oh, okay. So that guy has a chance to actually just land on you and ruin your day. Especially because you want to go into Ice Palace with full health. I think I got the quick warp this time. Nailed it.
Nice.
So, this is the first time someone hasn't asked me about it, but I bonk off that wall on purpose because it moves me exactly where I need to be to get what's called a quick warp, which saves me half a second every time I do it, and you can do it in almost every warp in this game. I'm gonna walk on water here because I am cool like that. Because this game makes a ton of sense. And for whatever reason, you can just dash right up on top of the water there. I actually really don't want to get hit. Interesting thing about the enemy drops I mentioned before, Zoras will drop bombs for whatever reason, even though they live in the water. That was the longest possible way I could have taken to get to my fire rod, but whatever.
How often does it actually make sense for something to drop?
Always, dude. So this is why I want full health, because that guy is very likely to actually be trying to electrocute you, and sword beams let me kill it without having to wait for anything. I feel like this... I don't know if I can ever beat this split. Well, I can eventually, but... I don't know how long in the future that is for me.
This has to be my least favorite dungeon.
Well, I'm about to make your opinion of it even worse.
Probably the tricky part about Ice Palace wasn't so much that it was tough and long, because if you die, you have to do a lot of things over. There really weren't any shortcuts.
Yo, did you guys see that pixel perfect dash? That ain't gonna work. Yeah, I knew that as soon as I set it up. Pretty sure I can't gold now. But you know what? We'll go for the risky stretch just to go for it. I guess it's not that risky with my health right now, but...
Does sword swinging there make you...
It lets me manipulate the direction I go.
Right.
So if I sword swing and like change the direction I'm holding on the control pad, I'll start moving in that direction instead. I was just barely too high for the good setup.
That's the eye boss. Which one is that in Link Between Worlds?
Argus?
You mean Darkstare?
Is it really called Darkstare?
It is called Darkstare.
Jesus, Link Between Worlds sucks.
I like that game.
It's.
Do you think Cold Stare is a better name?
Nah, dude. All about the vitreous. How's it going, Chef? This has been quite a comedy run. Dude, if I'd have got that bomb jump, that might have been a gold.
If you hadn't run off that ledge before getting that.
Maybe it wouldn't have been. Dude, that ledge was pretty legit, though. You cannot deny the legit of that ledge. I haven't done Swamp Palace just yet. No.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't need the mirror. Why do I always get the mirror? Heart? 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 Oh, that'll work.
I'm assuming
I did it! No way!
Shit.
I'm sorry. I never get that trick. That is very precise. This run is just like, damn, I nailed that trick, but I also jumped off the ledge right before getting a piece of heart. It's the most quality of runs. Why did I... Oh, please don't talk to me. This run, like, you could look at it and be like, wow, he's good, and then you just, like, skip to certain parts and you're just like, this guy's an idiot. Yes, I do. So one thing I like about this route is, I'm actually going to heal right before Misery Mire. Because I'm going to get a piece of heart. That was another quick warp. That, yes, the spin attack, for whatever reason, is the reason I get the quick warp.
Like, I'm gonna eat that whole pizza.
Ether's the one I just got. Oops. No, Z1, you missed it. I was literally like this far from a piece of heart and then jumped off the edge. It cost me like probably a minute. It was really good. And it followed the first try digging game, like immediately. I really need to look into how to do Mire 2. Now that I'm like actually fast enough to do it. I am not from Canada. Uh-oh. It's usually bad if that little winder is despawned like that.
I have me a pizza.
Okay, we're okay. Whoa. Okay, because that Medusa head didn't shoot at me while I was down below, I knew he was gonna shoot, and he's actually like the world's best sniper and knows exactly where you're gonna be if you don't stop dashing. What is what, Corbin? So for speedrunning, it's actually really important to maintain a high health in Misery Mire. We're going for Spark Gamble. Nice.
Hey, what's the king called in this game?
Oh, he's just the king of Hyrule. I don't think he has a name. Oh, Kane? That one's Kane of Samaria. The blue one I got earlier is Kane of Burna. Oh, didn't mean to bonk.
And then Minish Cap is Pacci? Passy?
Pocky, yeah, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Pacci.
Somalia.
I don't know why I did that. I just enjoy losing time, guys. That's all there is to it. Ah, I've done that 2 runs in a row. Why didn't you let me dash up?
That would have been easy.
You have to be like fully out of the door. I think I was like 1 pixel still inside it. Nice. I'll explain what I'm doing after.
It makes a lot of sense what you're doing.
Okay, so I was intentionally walking into the slime so that it would damage me and give me invincibility frame, so I could walk into the eyes to let go of my spin attack. But you only have a certain amount of frames to let go of a spin attack after taking damage before it just cancels you out of your spin attack. And I got hit by 1 eye in that fight, but the eyes actually do 4 damage and the slime only does 1, so like it's actually a big deal to not take damage from the slimes, or from the eyes. No, I don't think this is a green. It was good until I got to the basement, and then I just choked a bunch of things. It would have probably been a gold. This can't green, actually, it would have to gold. It probably would have been a gold if I didn't choke the basement, though. Can't mirror here. I almost did it again. You guys want to watch me delete code from this game?
How's that work?
Because while the blocks are moving, they don't technically count as an object. And for whatever reason, if you use the mirror while a block is moving, it just deletes it from the game.
That's a neat trick.
Well, the blue mail's too slow, Brett. Because the way I did the Ice Palace, I didn't even actually get the big key. Yeah, and I need the red mail for 100% anyway, so... Dude, I've hit that stall like 3 runs in a row. Yeah, it only works on the Japanese 1.0 version. It doesn't work on any other version. Same with a lot of the tricks you've been seeing me do. Like the spin speed. Yeah, that would be on the US 1.2 version then.
How do you even know which version you have?
It's usually the numbers on the back of a cartridge. All VC are going to be 1.2, but on the back of your cartridge, if there's no there's two numbers, and then if there's no letter, it's a 1.0 version. If it's an A, it's a 1.1, and if it's a B, it's a 1.2.
Got it. Here's a fun question. I know Virtual Console. Basically, my question is this: did they ever patch anything and then put it in Virtual Console, like after the fact, like years later after the game had been?
No, the Virtual Console port is a true port of the 1.2 version.
For this game, yes, but what about other games?
I don't think so. I believe for any Wii or Virtual Console, they basically just ported it straight from the most up-to-date version. I mean, things like Ocarina of Time on Virtual Console wouldn't exist if they were willing to patch things. That Virtual Console game is still really broken.
Mm-hmm. For speedrunners, I'm assuming.
Wii games, I'm not sure about Wii. I know for GameCube, it's on the inside of the disc. Like on the bottom, on the inner ring of the disc, you can see it. So I assume it's the same for Wii games. But I've never cared too much about Wii ones to know. Because, like, I found out that I happen to have the version of Metroid Prime you would want if you were to get into speedrunning. Even though I don't really ever plan to.
But, I think for disc games, I don't know about the Wii, but the game, a little bit of the OS, and I'll tell you there.
Probably. I guess I should try to, like, not take damage in this dungeon. I always just take damage because I have, like, 16 hearts in here, which is way overkill for what's supposed to be the second dungeon in the Dark World. But it does actually cost me time at the end when it's refilling my health to have less hearts, so I should probably not do that. Let's not forget to hit this stupid crystal this time. Alright, we're good. It's like 2 minutes that you lose if you forget that.
This dungeon could be pretty confusing too for new people.
This dungeon is probably the longest in the run, actually. Because there's like no way to get around having to go through pretty much all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle Rock might be longer in 100% because I have to kind of go out of my way to get a piece of heart. If I move fast enough in here, I won't get hit. I didn't. Oh, I did! Yeah, it's possible. But that's how I think you would probably check. Like I said, I know that's how you check for GameCube games, but I don't know about Wii.
So kind of hilarious that the English version and Japanese version will have different glitches. I don't know how that makes any sense, but
It's not so much the common thing anymore, because they usually release the Japanese and English versions at the same time now, but it was just because of how they released them. Like, there's actually a glitch at the end of this game. It's probably the most well-known glitch in this game, called the torch glitch, where if you light the left side torch before the right side torch actually goes out in the final fight with Ganon, the right side torch will never go out. That was actually patched out in the Japanese 1.2 version. But it's in every English version.
Right. No, because see, when I was talking about Skyward, like that
Yeah.
game released globally, so I'm just surprised that the English version don't have it. But,
Did it release globally?
Yeah. Nintendo started doing global releases, I think, once the end of the GameCube era, maybe Wii era.
Wow.
I could be wrong. Somebody could correct me on that. I remember people playing. I remember other people playing Wind Waker in Japanese before it came out in the US.
Oops. Gonna go for the cool Argus trick. I'm really bad at it. Oh, I had it, and then I dropped it. That definitely wasn't gonna work. Alright, well, I'm bad, so we'll just do it this way. You know, I'll try one more time. Okay, whatever. Good enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think I was in position fast enough. I wasn't. Whatever. So, what I was trying to do at the beginning of that fight, was glitch my sword into a state that it's doing its full damage when it's not supposed to be, so I could just hookshot all the things into me and kill them instantly. But it's... Yeah, I don't think I saved time here either. I'm pretty sure I actually got the good Argus strat in this PB, so until I can do that again, I don't think this will ever be a better split. Yeah, I think this is the longest text in the game, actually. I think it's this one. It's either this one or Dungeon 1. I'm pretty confident. This might be a green, actually. I don't think the text is that long. My PB was 920. I was looking at my gold when I said I don't think I'll save time. I might have saved a few seconds here. I did. Please no. Let's not do this today. Let's not do this today! Yeah, I'd never hit that trick anymore. I don't know where it's at. If you actually warp into the bush on the right side of it, you'll stand on the bush, grab the piece of heart, and be warped back instantly because the game's like, you can't be here.
But you can be here long enough to grab your heart.
Yeah, because you're like, it'll pick up the piece of heart on the first frame.
That's only because the first frame's to register if you're on walk.
Yeah. Speedrunning, yeah, it's definitely harder than some people think it is.
You'd be surprised how many games you would naturally be good at. You just like you start trying to play quickly and you're like, huh, I'm actually not terrible at this.
Yeah, if you're comfortable with a game, it's actually generally not too hard to speedrun it, because it's just like, a lot of the times it's not terribly different than what you already know.
Mm-hmm. A fun game, I say for a lot of people that want to kind of get into it and learn some easy tricks, play Super Mario World.
Super Mario World is a really cool game to watch. At least 96 exit.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not 100% confident in my big bomb strats, and I don't have enough rupees if I mess it up, so I'm not going to go for it. Sorry, team. It's a 23 frame window, and I don't want to risk it. That's less than half a second in this game. So you guys know. Are you for real? Wow! Oops. So there's a way to get the bomb over here quite a bit faster, but like I said, it's a 23 frame window. I'm usually pretty good at it, but I didn't have enough rupees to back it up if I messed it up, because I would need to get a new bomb if I messed it up. Okay, I think it's 6. 6 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Okay, we're learning.
But yeah, as I was saying in the chat, like Super Mario World, a lot of that is just very technical, but it's also very. There's not a lot of RNG in that game, really. Like once you learn a few tricks, it's like you can. Once you have it down, you can do it very quickly. Especially not 96 exit, but like any %. Not the one where you completely break the game and just teleport to the end. Like, was that only Mario Bros. 1? I thought they had a version of that Mario World.
Yeah, if you think you're gonna PB every time you run, you're in for a surprise.
But yeah, start with a nice short game, play through it 1 or 2 times, and then start breaking it down. Like, the ones I practiced would be, well, mostly Ocarina of Time, back when I did Master Quest. I broke it down by dungeon. I would just play each one until I got it down to a point, and then start stitching it together and doing longer segments. That's the only way you're really going to learn it well enough, and then you start incorporating more and more tricks into it. But it's definitely going to take you a lot of attempts to be decent at it.
I don't know why I dashed there. Okay, so right now we're basically just collecting all the pieces of heart we have yet to get. And then we're going to head up to Turtle Rock.
Houlihan Room win?
Never. I don't know if I remember how to do the Houlihan Room anymore. It's been so long. Oh, almost optimal. PB streaks can be ridiculous, especially for longer games. Like, I think I've only ever had one run of Master Quest that didn't PB, because I haven't exactly ran it a ton. What? Why did that rock go over that dude? Okay, I'm gonna go for what's called a cape dash here. Got it, but I was in the wrong spot. Whatever, we'll take it. Those guys are actually programmed to never leave you the hell alone. Ooh, that guy almost got bumpered into me. Gonna try for another cape dash after this right here. Nice. So what's happening there is I'm like hitting my cape and my dash at the same time. Yeah, really longer games are definitely easier to PB because there's more room for mistakes. Shorter games like this one, once you start getting at a decent level, become much tighter. Like as you saw, my Thieves Town split was 0.4 seconds slower than my PB. Like, that's actually kind of what you want to see. Like, when you're to the point that you're within only a few seconds on all your splits, that's really good. Like, that's pretty consistent. Even if it's not like necessarily world record, like it's just good to know that you're getting consistent, because consistency is a big thing.
Okay, who's the nerd that followed me on Twitter?
Oh god.
Expose yourself. Oh, I see.
Shoutouts to the several runs I've forgotten to get the ice shot.
Moss. I still laugh when I think about the Phantom Hourglass. And forgetting the whatchamacallit. I forgot what it was called.
The
One of
ore.
the key items you need from the dungeon.
Yeah, you like left the ore in it. Yeah, that's pretty good, Z1.
Alright, I missed that, sorry. Or I wasn't paying attention.
No, we were talking about it when I missed the piece of heart.
Oh, okay.
Because I said, is it worse to miss the piece of heart, or is it worse to miss the heart container at the end of a dungeon? And someone was just like, or is it worse to miss the ore that you need in Phantom Hourglass?
I love those two games. I'm sure what people say. Both of those games are amazing.
Probably didn't need that fairy, but I'm just grabbing it to be safe. Did that dead rock just despawned? Alright. Why can't I video game?
What?
I don't know if I saw it. I think it's actually a quote. It's the only real reason I like remember it. I think it was when you and Kara raced way back when.
I really need to pick up TP or Wind Waker. I was waiting forever. I'm calling out Moss for that. Waiting forever for Moss to get back my controller. So I caved and went and bought another one.
Controller for what?
My Wii U.
Like the controller or the gamepad?
Pro controller. The
Oh,
Pro
okay.
controller. My gamepad has a broken stick on it, so
Rip.
yeah.
I
I
suck.
use a touchpad, so it's whatever.
I wonder if I can save this. Nope. Because my camera can't see it, it can't light it.
That's weird, because there's other areas of the game where that doesn't affect, right?
I shouldn't have done this. What am I doing? Alright, guys. Bold new strategy. The new routes. That no one's talked about yet. Undiscovered tech. You saw it here first. Oh no! Just so you guys know, if that had been any percent, this run would have been over. I would not have enough magic to keep going.
Trivia time for chat. How many heart pieces of heart are in this game? This one's actually pretty easy to figure out. Is that
What?
right? I don't know the answer. I asked the question. I don't know the answer.
What? What is happening? Bow wows are the worst.
You're gonna use some hearts there.
I'm fine. Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about me. This is why we don't sing.
The answer is 24, by the way.
There are 24 pieces of art in this game.
So you think of how many dungeons, but there's also the first one you get.
Oh, good. Crystal. No, let's do it again. All right, cool. Whatever. These are the friggin' strats, guys. I want you to copy every single one of these.
So what happened there? Oh, you just accidentally hit the crystal.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the crystal, and then that rabbit beam came at me, balls to the wall. So I was just like, I'm gonna block you with this crystal again. So I just lost like 5 seconds for free by hitting the crystal over and over and over and over and over. Well, my positioning was off the first time, so the spin attack hit it twice. Then I hit it the third time on purpose to block the rabbit beam. And then I had to hit it the fourth time again so I could get through. But see, this is actually part of speedrunning, is like knowing a game well enough that you can actually save situations like that. Because a lot of people just like learn a route,
Yes.
but because of that, if something goes wrong in that route, they just like their run is over. Oh my gosh, come on. How did you get out of there? Get back in there.
I would love for one of your runs as a game you're pulling on that wall, and all of a sudden you lift something up you didn't know you could.
Right? Like dashing.
It's like, wait a minute.
It's like dashing with the chest in the well all over again. It's just like, what's happening? I don't understand anything. You can hook shot to this chest, but because I need my Canis of Mario, it's just faster to do that to get across. Because then I don't have to pause again.
Link's oversized shield. It's bigger than he is.
I know, right? I actually don't need the mirror shield for anything in this run other than because it's 100%.
Yeah, and because there's a way to get past that room.
There's a laser beam down here that you're supposed to use it for, but I'm not going to need it. Because I know the any percent strats. So here, if you just hold right, you can hold down, and you'll get to the switch. And then here, if you just hold right, and then down, and then left, you'll get to the switch. Or the door, rather, not a switch. Yeah, I have double magic, so I'm not really worried about it. There's another full magic refill right before Trinex. This is the chest you're supposed to use the mirror shield to get to, but you don't actually need it if you can do that trick. Oh, that's not where I wanted you to go.
Still fairies, right? Yeah.
Fairies.
Here's a fun question. Why did they change the spelling of fairies from this between this and Ocarina of Time?
The Zero Cycle Trinex! Just because the way spelling on it was generally changed. Do you still have fairies?
Now you gotta wait forever for the life to fill up.
I know. Still better than using a fairy, though. Guys, I just one-hearted Trinex.
How do you 3-heart challenge this game?
You can't.
Can't?
Nope. You can. The minimum you can beat this game with is 13 hearts. Without glitching, obviously. Because after every dungeon, you have to get the heart. I lost time? Oh, wait. No, that one room was really bad. I remember now. It was like a sequence of rooms that just went really bad. So we had to do the super... We had to bust out the secret tech that no one's ever seen before. Oh, come on, game. Why you do me like this? I'm gonna do it. I wouldn't be able to tell you how many are in Skyward Sword. I've played it once. Bless you.
Thank you. I wouldn't count the 2 heart medals for that. What do the heart medals do again?
Give you an extra heart.
Oh.
And I think in hero mode they let enemies and stuff like they let you find recovery hearts, I think, or is that something else? I don't remember anymore.
It just basically changes hero mode back into regular mode. Got it.
Oh! We good. Can we have a godlike Ganon's Tower?
No.
Get out.
Shut up.
See how fast I ran up those stairs? It's on.
No.
So there's this key right here, right, everybody? We're not going to get this key right here. Bam, ignored. Left it on red.
See, should have went to the right side.
Why would anybody go to the right side? Left side, strong side.
This side sucks.
Well, that's new. Whatever. Nice. Can I actually do this time?
Nice.
Excellent. Excellent. We gotta run, boys. It only took us being an hour and 47 minutes in, but we decided we have a run. Got the bonk. We're in good shape, Josh. We're in good shape.
Just waiting for something to go wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
It'll be Armos Nights. You watch.
Where do you get blue balls again?
Generally, it's more about where the clones of Aghanim move than the blue balls themselves, because the clones always shoot the little yellow shots. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna get hit by this guy. Twice. Awesome. Whatever. So, I've recently discovered that those, how long it takes you to fight those Armos Knights actually affects the way the bats move in the final fight with Ganon, which is really interesting to me.
You call that interesting?
Yeah, because they had limited memory to work with, so they just tied the way the RNG pattern works into that. Not technically RNG, I guess, but... Oh, what? Sorry, I would elaborate. I did see your message. It's just this part is actually kind of technical. We're gonna go play some Ganon Ball Z right up here.
Ball Z. Ganon Ball Z.
Why not next time on Ganon Ball Z?
Yeah, so based on like how long it takes you to kill those Armos, because they're like movement pattern cycles between them going like clockwise and counterclockwise and everything, it actually affects the way the bats move in the second phase of the Ganon fight. Please don't shoot the gap, you dick.
Yeah, dick.
That's like the worst movement you can get for that. Gonna take the 50-50 shot here. Oh, I missed though. I didn't move right.
I love that room for one reason and one reason only. As soon as you get done with the room before, right, you're like, oh yeah, finally. Alright, you think that was fun, now try it with ice.
Yeah, right. I missed again, twice. All right, second one only needs one hit.
Good. It went.
Yeah, the lag from Silver Arrows just like kills me. Maybe I should just do the stupid any percent fire rod strats. Yeah, it's based on like how much they move, not necessarily how they move, because they always move in the same kind of pattern. Honestly, I thought this room and like one of the ones coming up here were like really cool the first time I really watched the speedrun of this game. Like just obliterating things with the Cane of Samaria. I always just thought it looked really cool. I think I did this wrong. Whatever. Why? When you go too fast. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Probably don't need it, but whatever. Wow, that's unfortunate. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Yep. Blue Ball City. Where's old Bluey?
This is a really bad pattern. Like, give me a decent setup here. That was unfortunate. Why would you shoot first?
Sad. Falling apart.
I missed that one. What?
Oh, jeez.
How? I don't get this game sometimes.
Well, runs over. Hour and 53 minutes in.
Time to reset.
God. That was bad.
That was pretty bad. Unless Ganon royally screws me, though, this is a PB. And I'm talking like 1 billion warps. Wow! How was that a green? That was the worst Aga 2 fight I've had in my life.
The rest of the tower's pretty good.
5, 6. So he actually can't take damage more than his set health value for that phase. Like, it doesn't matter if you keep damaging him past that. Oh, hello, Bat.
You think I was done? No.
I don't usually get the bats. I just, like, whiffed my first 2 sword swings at him. Oh, come on. Are we doing this today?
Yep. Better believe it.
Oh, my word, dude.
So he looks funny here because of the capture card, right?
Yes.
And that's just what we see now.
Correct. So that's torch glitch. So the right side torch will actually never go out now. I don't think that second shot's gonna work. No. The way that glitch works is the torches actually go out at different times, the left before the right. And if you light the left one in the brief period before the right one goes out, the right one will never actually go out. Yay! It's the first time I've PB'd in Link to the Past in like 2 years.
Yay.
Beat it by like a minute and a half.
36 seconds faster.
Digging game. Digging game like threw that for me. It was just like, here you go, buddy. Have a free one on me.
Imagine if you didn't come off the ledge.
And I proceeded to try to throw it away as hard as I could. It just wouldn't let me.
It could have been 2 minutes.
Probably could have been 2.5, honestly. I made up a
Let's
decent amount of
see
time
here.
in Turtle Rock.
Second try check. Yeah, that's about the best I could ask for.
You are 48th place.
Woo, climbing back. I was 40th once. Probably. Well, Zeldathon's a different channel.
Zelda's a different bag of peanuts altogether.
Oh, I don't know. Someone might have set something up. Wasn't me. Remember that time I jumped off a ledge right in front of a piece of heart and PB'd?
You passed
I want
three
to
people.
I want to make a little clip show of all the dumb shit I did and be like, this is how you PB. Just amazing.
It's like, imagine if I was good at this game.
You somehow tell the guy not to open the chest for the bottle. You jump off a ledge right in front of a piece of heart. You get rupees the complete wrong way. It's quality. Yeah, the bot might censor now. Well, thanks for the bits, Brett.
So if you get better RNG and rupees, then almost getting chests early is bad or good.
So this run factors in you get a 300 rupee drop. So you get 100 rupees right after Eastern Palace. You need 10 rupees of RNG basically. At least so you can get into the Dark Palace. And then there's 300 rupees right after that you get to make sure that you have enough for digging game and for a chest game. If your RNG is really bad and you can't get any money, you're probably honestly just better off resetting. In a marathon environment, there is a place to go farm rupees, but it takes a while. You get 50 rupees every time you do it, but you have to like reload an area and everything. And then there's those 300 in that house that I got. So generally, you don't ever need to farm rupees because as long as you can finish chest game with 310 rupees, you can just get that 300 and you're good for the rest of the run.
Okay.
Which most cases is fine. Like the only situation that really won't happen is if you get first try digging game that doesn't really give you any reds, and you get first try chest game that gives you like an arrow in the piece of heart or something.
Yeah.
Complain to this guy. He's in charge of the Twitch.
I don't care about complaints. I don't care about people in general.
Wow, this guy. We had every color split but a gold in PB. Nice. There wasn't one gold in that whole run. Yeah, I have no idea what's censored. I haven't looked at it yet.
Automod.
Oh, okay. If it's automod, I don't think I can even go and fix it at this point. Automod just does what it wants. I wouldn't recommend getting creative.
Yeah, same.
I've banned people for worse things.
Ba-doom. And there he goes.
Occasional profanities aren't necessarily justification for a stream of them.
Also, that's just the rules of the chat, alright? Don't try to argue against it, just follow them. Otherwise, you'll get a timeout. And that's all we're going to say on the matter. So, update. Stream tomorrow, probably? We're going to try and help Z1 with her stuff.
It's gonna be more on you guys because I got work. I think she's got it mostly figured out though, so it's likely that she'll stream Twilight Princess tomorrow. But I guess we'll see what happens on her end.
Okay.
Cause
I'm assuming you're heading to bed then.
yeah, I'm gonna let these credits play out because it's a good song. And so we can see. I don't think I popped a fairy that run either. I usually have to use the one in Cana
You
Berna.
got close.
Yeah, I usually have to use the one in the Cana Berna of the Spike Cave, but I actually made the dashes that time. And got overly excited.
Do fairies fully heal in this game, or are they...
No, I think it's 7. It's either 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I don't remember for sure though. Yeah, hopefully figure things out. I won't be off until like 3 Central tomorrow-ish. So, got some things I need to actually take care of tomorrow. Because I had planned, I had cleared-ish, I wouldn't necessarily say cleared, but kind of planned my schedule to be more free this evening. But, yeah. Hey, we finished about the same time you would have tonight. If everything had gone according to plan.
Did Moss head to bed? I'm assuming he did. It's probably what?
Who knows? He disappears and then he just shows up at like 2 in the morning. Sometimes.
Like, what's up? Like, you go to bed. He's like, no,
Yeah.
no, I'm doing something. I got no choice. I have to be up till 6 a.m. because, yeah, if I don't work, we'll suck next week.
Yeah, I hated night shifts.
I don't mind it. It's just if I am away for a long period of time and I'm just up during the day, switching back sucks.
Yeah.
And it's like I was only up early because of my little vacation.
Mm. I want y'all to see Ganon has 2 N's in it. Are you ready? Bam.
It means they're wrong.
Official.
I can't anymore. I can pull out the damn book. There.
This is actually the game they went from Ganon of 2 N's to 1 N. The English version of this game only has 1 N in the Ganon spelling. Well, I guess technically still 2. But it goes Ganon.
Is link to the past. 142. Alright.
Yeah, the flute is actually called the ocarina in this game. By the way, the Japanese characters are. They're not technically flippers, they're finger webs. There's a few differences.
Ganon with 1 N looking at Link to the Past.
You're looking at the English one. I just said the English one has Ganon with 1 N in it. Between the Japanese and the English is when they decided to make it 1 N in the middle.
Yeah, and they were right.
That's why my split has 2 N's in it. for Ganon's tower.
Put a giant asterisk next to it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. That's kind of cool that I PB'd, I guess. I kind of